Every week, you look more like a hobo.
That's not the look I'm going for, but I guess it's something. So I started this last week. I'm wearing my eye. It's one of those gel bead eye freezer glasses pad
That's probably not. Is that the short name for it?
face wraparounder thing. I don't know. Women use them to make them look pretty, I think. And I feel like maybe I get a more genuine reaction if I'm just hearing you and not looking at your handsome face. I don't want to get distracted by that. That wry smile or anything. I could just listen to your voice and react.
I figured it was more like the episodes, in the movies where the person gets the special powers, so they blindfold themselves and they're able to do.
You could throw something at me right now and I'd be able to catch it out of midair.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Okay. I'm in Connecticut.
It'd be great if I hire someone to come to your store and just chuck something at your head and you don't even know. You're like, ah! It'd have to be something of high stakes, like something on fire or with spikes or.
Why does it have to be that? Why can't it just be a tennis ball?
To be meaningful. Otherwise, it's sort of not as meaningful.
You don't think me catching just a tennis ball out of the air with my eyes completely blocked is pretty impressive on its own?
Not as much.
Why would I want to catch something that was on fire, though,
Aren't you a little bit like those, I feel like the guys, rest in power, the guys who went down in the submarine, you're a little bit of a...
You mean rest in peace?
I guess, yeah.
Rest in power? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay, go on.
You're like them. They were thrill seekers, right? They went down the Titanic.
No, I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm the one to say, please just throw a tennis ball at me. I'll be happy catching that. I don't need the ball to be on fire.
Put it out on your eye thing once you catch it, because it's frozen. That'd
what?
Be badass. You catch the flaming thing and you put it on your iPad.
Yeah, but you're going about this the wrong way. I like the eye thing. I don't want to put it out. I want it to be cold. It feels numbing and soft and.
I'm just saying, when I set this up, you're either going to have sacrifice the iPad.
I'm stepping back. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a part of the bit anymore. Go. Can you move on to your monologue or something? I don't want.
I have a monologue.
Did you write one? I thought you were.
Welcome.
Sort of everyone. Yeah. Yeah, that was a sad story. 3
weeks in a row. I think we've done Friday night in the mag room. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
All around the world, you can hear them. Hey, hey, hey. Talking about news and kind of funny stuff. Hey, hey, hey. Mag room. Mag room. The mag room. The mag room.
Usually, lately, the last few Fridays, you're like, hey, are we wrapping this up? I got to get out of here. I got a thing going on.
I don't have
so it's not as cool. The old days, you're like, oh, do the mag room. It saves me money. I don't go out. And now you're trying to do everything.
We've become
wearing
stars.
your eye goggles. You're trying to.
We've become stars, and I get invited to things now.
Oh, really?
I'm going to I'm going to a benefit tomorrow.
What?
For my friend Alicia, who has cancer.
Who's never been on the show.
Who's never come on the show, despite the fact that she said she wanted to a couple of times. But
It's playing hard to get. Are you going to bring that up at the benefit?
Pretty hard. Yeah. I'm going to bring more cancer with me to the party.
Well, I don't know if you want to go to that. Do we get any more mail?
Snail mail? Real mail?
Yeah.
Letter mail? No.
Okay.
I sold it too much, didn't I? I felt like I sounded
You were really
excited. And then I realized that I had nothing to be excited about.
Well, you're just excited about the idea of something.
We got one. That's good for a little while. Maybe Katie, my new love interest, will start writing letters. Or sending postcards. Oh, Katie, send me a postcard from Waltham, Massachusetts. Beautiful Waltham in the summer.
That'd be great. We should collect postcards from all our listeners. Mail us a postcard from where you are.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah. I don't want to do it. Should this lead in because you don't want to do paddleboarding anymore? You're going to try something new?
Yes. Okay. Oh, that was, yeah. All right. So, yeah, let's lead into that.
You're sick of me asking you about paddleboarding?
So,
me and Maggie Yellox wrote a song that you think is terrible. Sounds good so far.
Great job, guys.
Mark likes to ride a paddle board watch his nighty core, but he's getting sick of it all. He wants something new. Mark's getting bored of everything. Yes, every little thing. He says he needs something new and cool. Yes, something new. Oh, he's not smarter or tougher. He is still a wimpy wimp. He might be dead when he does these new things he tries to do. Ooh, Mark's trying something new. He's trying something new. He's trying something new. Ooh, Mark is trying something new.
Okay. Why did they do a Taylor Swift? I feel like they missed every single part of what a parody song's supposed to be.
Really?
Well, who's gonna know that? Does anybody know that song? Is that a popular song? If anybody knows the words to that song, please write in. Please send me a postcard telling me that you've heard that song before. I don't know.
It's a really popular Taylor Swift song.
Our demographic isn't 12-year-olds, you know. You didn't write it, right? You just said it. There's no piece of paper involved, right?
I wrote the lyrics. I wrote them.
I don't think your son can read then. I think Brendan might be illiterate. I've never heard the song before. I don't know. Just swing and a miss for me. I thank you guys for your, C- effort or whatever, but I don't know.
Maybe next time you can write it.
Yeah. That's what I learned. That's what I learned this week.
Why don't you write?
If you want something to be good, just do it yourself.
Write one and then...
I thought it was kind of that we were both, because we had texted about having a bit where we try new things, and I said, that's
sure.
Interesting. I had the exact same idea almost at the exact same time, if I remember correctly. You said something about it being the night before, and I was like, the night before. I was thinking the same thing, Jarrod.
Wow.
So it seems like it should be, and it seems like it needs a better theme song than what I just played you guys. So
we should do something like
something that people know,
somewhere
like
out
everybody,
there, because
everybody
we were under
will
the
know.
same starry sky, and we thought of the same thing.
Yes, Pete in a fountain.
There, out there. Maybe it's a new song for Mark to listen to as well.
I did not like the song. I didn't like Taylor Swift's version at all, and then to make it something else was like, it's even worse. Should I just make a Taylor Swift song? If I just leave it as Taylor Swift song, we might have to buy the rights to it or something. But
it's probably really expensive. She's pretty popular. I don't know if you know that. It was all. I don't want to give any shame on Maggie Yellox. It was all my idea. Emma had been listening to a lot of Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I
figured there was.
That is, look what you made me do, and I was like, oh, Mark tries something new.
Okay.
So then I was like, oh, we'll just write the rest of the song. And the lyric beat is pretty simple, so it was pretty simple to write words over it.
All right, so I'll take back the C-. You explained your way up to a C+, I think. Or C, maybe. Just a C. We'll just leave it at a C.
Yeah.
And then you said you brought something new.
So I made dinner for my family. I made a frittata, and I should have recorded. If I had a mic thing like you, I would have recorded it. It would have been there was a lot of screaming that went on. I didn't add the things inside the frittata until the end, so they were kind of on the top. I had to rebake them on the top of it. I didn't put them in. And then when I took it out to cool, it looked really good, but I put it to cool on a burner that was still on, so it kind of burnt the bottom of it. So had a nice burned bottom of the frittata. The top was, my wife said the top was quite good. The top of the frittata, but the bottom,
such a little kid compliment,
was burnt. We also made smoothies and sausage and waffles. Brennan was making a smoothie. He was supposed to put 3 cups of yogurt into the blender. He took the whole container of yogurt and put it over the measuring cup, which dumped yogurt all over the counter. Emma burnt herself on the waffle maker.
Yeah, you should definitely get audio of this next time.
Yeah, it would have been much more exciting.
Want me to just put stuff in right now? People screaming in the background.
Yeah, there was
fires breaking out.
There was a lot of that.
What kind of frittata? What was your
Well, my family is boring, so it was a plain with cheese.
Just cheese and eggs?
Yeah, I put some cream in there, some salt and pepper. No, they didn't really want anything. So I made some sausage that people could eat with the frittata, Did you
do breakfast for dinner?
I did. So that's probably the first time I've made dinner in 20 years.
And you made breakfast.
Yep.
So you still haven't made dinner.
Nope.
Watch some. There's a lot of good
I went
cooking stuff on YouTube.
I think
Go
I
on
went
YouTube and
too
watch
big
stuff.
on this one. I went too big. Not on the frittata, but that we
A
made
plain
so
frittata?
many. We made.
You
We
know what's
made so
boring
many
stuff?
so many different things. Like we had waffles going.
What was that?
I hit my cord.
You sounded like Max Headroom.
Now we're back.
Did you hear it too?
No, I didn't. Yeah, with waffles and smoothies and sausage and tater tots and a frittata. It was a lot.
Do you? What do you do with tater tots?
I like mustard actually.
Okay, but not that you don't make a fancy sauce for it. You should
Oh,
make a fancy tater tots with a good sauce on them are delightful. Maybe ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and chopped up pickles. Maybe some grated onion in there. A little Worcestershire sauce.
You can't start there though. Come on, Mark.
Which part of that's so crazy? Worcestershire? Leave it out. Everybody eats mustard, mayonnaise, and
Now,
ketchup.
plus my
don't they?
kids, nobody would eat it. I would be the only one who would eat it.
Right.
That was a tough day.
The cooking day?
Yeah, because I had to bring Emma to a bird presentation. So we were supposed to be there at noon. I told Emma at 11, like, you have to eat lunch before we go. I went back in her room at 11:35. I said, have you eaten lunch yet? She said, no. I said, well, we have to leave in 8 minutes. We left at
I'm
noon.
going to whip up a plain frittata real quick for you.
Yeah, 74 minutes late. So we got there at 12:10. I said
A
to
little
Emma,
late.
I said, wave to me if you're all set. Because maybe the woman left already. She goes in, she comes back, she waves to me. We leave. We go to get lunch.
But she was really trying to tell you to come in. There was a hostage situation.
She was kidnapped. There was someone who they said they would only trade her for a frittata. And I was like, God, I'm making one tonight.
Perfect.
Don't know how to do it yet. So we went to get lunch in Sharon, Connecticut. There's not a lot of cell service. So we went to the first lunch place that usually serves certain breakfast items. We were going to get breakfast for lunch too. Serve certain breakfast items. Afternoon, we get there. The lady's like, oh no, that's a new menu. It was not a new menu. It was the same menu. That's a new menu. We don't do breakfast anymore. I said, no, it still says stops at noon. These items in a big square, as you can see. And then below are the items you make all day. She did not agree with that. So we just left. And then we went to the store that has a good deli. Maybe we'll go there. Jam Deli. Got some grilled cheese sandwiches. I got a great Italian, like a heated up Italian sandwich. It was really good. We get some chips. I'm like, oh, we're going to be late for Emma's presentation. We should drive now. The boys, you can eat in the car. I'll eat in the car. We'll get there. So we drive. We get there about 10 minutes late. I walk in the door. The librarian is there. She says, are you Emma Fisk's dad?
Nope.
I'm like, Emma Sisk? She's like, oh yeah. She's still at Audubon. She missed her ride. Oh, because we had it's like 15 or 20 minutes to this place. We had just driven by the Audubon. I'm like, okay, I guess we have to go get her. We get in the car. We drive all the way back to Audubon. I get in the door, see some lady who's mad for some reason. I'm like, hey, is Emma Sisk? She's like, let me get the lady who's in charge. I'm like, oh, Jesus, what happened? So she goes to get the lady that's in charge. She's like, oh, Emma got a ride to the library. So she's at the library.
Where you just were?
I said, yeah. I said, are you serious? She said, yeah. I said, when did she get there? Probably 25 minutes ago. Oh, so she was there when we got there the first time. But the librarian told me to come here.
Was it really a kidnapping? What's going on?
I said, I don't really understand. I said, although really the only thing, she's like, well, I'm sorry. But I'm like, yeah, it's not really your fault. We were late. But I don't really understand why they told Emma Bethany was here. She said, I don't know. I'm like, okay. And then as I'm leaving, she runs back out again. I'm like, oh no, what's she going to say now? Like Emma's on the way back here. Emma's in the, she said,
I just want my daughter back.
let me just call the library first to make sure Emma stays there and doesn't come back with the woman to here.
Like a Benny Hill episode.
I said, that would be wonderful. I will wait until you confirm that she's there. So she calls, Emma's going to stay there. Great. We drive there, 10 minutes left. We sit and watch the last 10 minutes. And Emma gets in the car. She said, where were you guys? Yeah, we were driving back and forth to
everywhere.
Audubon for an hour instead of watching this. She said, I was here. Yeah, I understand that now. So I guess when she went in the place, the lady who answered the door didn't know. She said, oh, let me get Bethany.
Well, she thought it was Emma Fisk.
But Bethany wasn't there still. So then I got in the car and I said, Emma, we have to go to the store to get the supplies for the frittata. And she said, oh, really? Come on. I'm really... And I just lost it.
Did she say, come on, Dad, who calls them supplies? They're ingredients.
Yep. She did not say that. She cut me no break. I was so mad.
Do your thing.
So you want to do that? I have 2. I only brought 2 this week.
Oh, there's something new. Jared's trying something else new.
Yeah.
You bring 2 to the stories. It's living life on the wild side this week.
Well, the second one is a 2-parter, but so maybe that's cheating. All right. This first one is from CatholicNewsAgency.com.
I'm a subscriber.
And so here's the story. A California restaurant had an individual impersonate a priest to encourage employees to confess their sins against their employer, but the man has no link with the Catholic Diocese of Sacramento. So the boss
hired a priest.
I
used to say, like, I stole pens last week or something.
Employees to go to thinking that it was a priest that was giving them confession. So the person, here's they asked one of the employees, he asked if I ever got pulled over for speeding, if I drank alcohol, or if I had stolen anything. The priest mostly had work-related questions, which I thought was strange. If they had stolen from their employee, been late for work, or done anything to harm their employer. So
you cheated on your wife, but like, do you pay for all your postage stamps, or do you ever kind of steal them from work and bring them home? Because it's a small one, I know, but you really have to be thorough when you're confessing your sins.
You ever taken pens from the pen place? Like, just
because that is a sin. Jesus loved pens, so he was a huge writer.
I thought that was kind of skeevy though to do. I mean, sort of cool and a cool idea, but if there is really a God, he's not going to enjoy that very much from the guy who did it. Seems like a bad gamble. Like, if there's any chance that there's a God, that he just did something that is not going to reflect well on him.
That being said, as a small businessman, I might try to employ something like that with my employees here.
It's just you, so you can ask yourself. So I want to tell you about 2 competitions.
Okay.
And I want you to decide which one you'd rather attend. And this weekend,
love competition.
If I was like, hey, Mark, we're going to go to this or this, and you have
I thought I was going to be a participant. I'm just going to watch it.
You could. All right, first one. If you think you've got the best flow, this one's for you. The Indiana State Fair is looking for 15 majestic mullets to compete live in the USA Mullet Championship on Saturday, July 29th. The winner will take home $500 and earn a spot in the USA Mullet Championship Top 25 Maine, M-A-N-E, event.
I have the horseshoe bald thing going on, so my mullet would be like really white, super white trashy.
Yeah, you might win.
So if you get judged well on looking bad, I could, but you got to give me like a year. What is it this weekend?
July 29th. You got like a month.
I can only attend, and I'm going to pass on that. Facial hair and hair kind of eludes me. I just like keep it like.
Do you think the people go to it are serious about it?
Some people are all wicked serious about beards and.
Yeah, I could see beards
mustaches.
and mustaches. But mullets, like, do you think it's like a joke? Like, it's played as a joke, or do people show up like excited about it? Like, I heard Jerry has a new mullet. I can't wait to see it.
Probably a little bit of that. Hopefully, you know.
Do you think if you're a competitor, you
do they have trading cards?
Hide for a while so no one sees your mullet and you unveil it at the mullet competition?
I would think that's what the big names do. Yeah.
All right. Elvis Presley's "You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog" wafted through the salty Flagler beach air Saturday, May 20th, to kick off the Hang 8 Dog Surfing Contest Big Dogs Heat. Canine competitors were judged on safety, having fun, and other skills like barking, turning around, or riding backwards.
You've known me for 30 years now. You know which one of these I was going to choose, don't you? I love animals dressed up like people, dogs on surfboards. Yeah.
Paris Martinez heard about the event and drove from Miami to combine her first wedding anniversary with the opportunity to enter Chica in a surf contest.
She married her dog?
I don't know. Martinez was surprised at the size of the event and disappointed in the surf. It's too big for Chica today, Martinez said, but they intend to come back next year. How would you feel on your first anniversary if your wife was like, we're going to the dog surfing contest?
We are going to the what? We're going to Flagler Beach? That's like 45 minutes away. I want to go somewhere.
Nope, we're going there, me and you and Chica. We're bringing Chica. She's going to enter the contest.
All right, well, if I do this, then me and the guys get to go snowboarding in February next year. And you can't hold that against me.
Not including the dog kissing booth, which what do you think that is? You kiss a dog?
I'd say that you let dogs kiss you. I don't know.
Okay. So you go and the dog gets the kick, or you force yourself on a dog?
Well, the second one sounds pretty rapey when you say it like that, so hopefully it's not that one. Yeah, the first
kissing. What is a normal kissing booth? I don't know if I ever know what is. You just pay and you kiss a girl, right? Weren't they at fairs and stuff? They always were in the movies. Oh, here we go. Wikipedia. Kissing booth is an attraction, usually at a carnival, where a person running the booth kisses other people, often to raise funds for charity. There were newspaper articles dating back to at least the early 1900s advertising upcoming kissing booths and their osculatory favors.
I don't know what that word means.
I don't either. It sounds really, though, bad.
I guarantee you my mom writes in and tells us what osculatory means.
And about a kissing booth that she ran back in...
My mom was in the kissing booth slut, Jarrod.
The 1918 article newspaper states, all the horrors of war disappears for the man with a roll of bills at the Red Cross kissing booth.
All the horrors of war disappear?
Yeah, like this is from 1918. So he's in World War I. He's really shaken by that. He's seen all his friends die, but he went to the kissing booth and all was fixed. Yeah. Seems like it's a good thing that disappeared. I don't know there's probably someone who was making an argument for kissing booths not going away. Like the dunk tank stayed, right? Dunk tank's still around. Kissing booth.
There's going to be a dunk tank at the party I'm going to tomorrow, for real.
Wow, another one.
Cancer benefit, yeah.
Did they just copy your benefit? Where's the money raising come in if you're just like eating the food? And because I don't think you raised any money at your festival. Like you just spend a lot of money. Is there a ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to come up with something, but yeah,
funny.
You pay to get in. Yeah.
A kissing booth? There's a kissing booth.
There's a kissing booth that I have to French kiss like thousands of people to get in.
To get to the chili?
And I said, French kiss? I said, yeah, it's 2023. People aren't going to be impressed with just a little peck on the lips.
You think the kissing booth did a French kiss or is just the lips?
If there was an attraction, if there was a kind of feeling, I bet it got a little, kind of work your way in there a little bit.
Even if it was good looking women and you were the kissing booth, I don't know how long that would go.
Are you saying...
Like if you were running Mark's kissing booth at the Cancer Festival. Yeah, you're at the Cancer Festival.
Dude, I'd have more money than God.
No, but I mean, like, even if it was good looking, I don't know if you enjoy it for that long.
I love kissing. You know how I love people touching me and everything. I'd love that. Totally into me kissing 100 people in a line, waiting to kiss me in a line. I wouldn't feel like a dickhead. No.
You know what's better as a try something new segment? If I pick something that you try that's new. So tomorrow at the festival, you should open a kissing booth.
If you make it reasonable, I'll do it. I'm not going to do that, you ass.
How many people do you think went to the dog thing? We never really figured out what the dog kissing booth is, but...
Oh, that's right.
They kiss each other or...
Let's see. How many people attended it?
Yeah. So they thought there was going to be 50 people and like 8 dogs.
So I say 300 people and 30 dogs.
They had more than 1,000 people. Wow, they really did ride them. They got some pictures here.
I've seen dogs surfing before. It's cool.
Do the dog have to get on the surfboard by themselves, or the owner puts them on?
Owner puts them on.
I think it'd be better if the dog had to swim out and jump on it himself and get the wave. All right. Anything else you got?
I just had a really weird conversation this week, and it stuck in my head, and I wanted to tell you about it. This guy said to me, he goes, "Do you play golf?"
Seems normal so far.
Started off perfect. You play golf, very direct.
And you downplayed yourself. You're like, I played a little bit here and there.
Yes.
I'm not that good. That's how
I'm not
that's
that
how
good at golf.
answer. I'm not that good.
I'm not good at golf at all.
I wouldn't do that well.
Not good at all at golf, but you like to play occasionally.
I like
Sure.
to play. Maybe I'd do that.
Are you going to be me? All right, well, here, ready? Do you play golf?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. Yeah, I like to play. I'm not very good. Just like most things, I'm not very good at it. But I like to go once in a while, from time to time. Sometimes I overtalk. I'm just like an overtalker. I like to downplay myself.
You could have just said yes. Yes, you play golf. So the answer was yes.
Sure. Yes.
Here's what I've been doing lately. But doesn't that take a weird turn right there? It doesn't.
Well, you were looking for the entry into the golf conversation, and you just brought it up yourself.
But like just the phrasing. Here's what I've been doing lately. Like, I don't know. Just I immediately on my sense.
Did he just say playing golf?
No. But my sense immediately, I'm like, oh, something bad's about to happen. Here's what I've been doing lately. I buy a ticket to those to like the what's the one, the Honda Classic. I buy tickets to,
sure.
I go to the golf things, and I go around and I ask the players if they want me to massage them. I charge $100 an hour, and I've been doing great. So I'm like, oh yeah, you're a masseuse? No, I'm not a masseuse. And I just thought it took a weird enough turn that I kind of I'm laughing and kind of don't know what. And then he got called away.
For a massage emergency?
He had to go massage
Lee Trevino.
Good. I was trying to get, that's a perfect one. He had to go massage Lee Trevino. And so I asked somebody else, I said, "Do you know what that guy's name is or whatever?" Yeah.
Where was this?
The place I shoot pool at the bar. So he had to go take a shot, and I'm like, "Who is that guy?" And I said, "What does he do for a living?" And the guy, whoever I don't remember who I asked, but he said, "I think he just does like odd jobs, like handyman,
massages golfers,
handyman work." And I couldn't figure out if he was just with me or do people really do
end
stuff.
Of the conversation?
I never found, because I never really followed up with it. I ended up going somewhere over here and shooting pool, and he was over here shooting pool, and
seemed like you needed a little
paths didn't cross. But do you think he was real? Like, nobody really does that, right? Like, nobody would just go to an event.
Jail. Like, or
it would always
just
turn out
no.
bad. Yeah. And you have to go to jail now. No, yes. And you have to go to jail. Nobody does that.
I mean, I assume, one, if some random people were just coming up to me and asking me for a massage for $100 an hour. At a golf event, I would probably say no.
I just wonder how you would get it. It just seems like it'd be such a hard sell to You
need a lot of references. It doesn't seem like something you could just proposition.
Like, doesn't Lee Trevino just have his own masseuse?
Sure.
I mean, maybe he met him at a golf match, I guess, but
like, you'd need an in. You need one golfer who says you're really good and helps your game. And maybe the other ones would agree.
What if you don't have one of those ins? You just bring one of your buddies and have him dress up like a golfer and say, "Yeah, he does."
Hey, I'm John Daly. I love it when Jim massages me. I'm willing to pay him $200 an hour. And Jim's like, "No, I'll just charge $100." Well, that's a deal, Jim.
I'm Lee Trevino, and I need a massage too.
Wow, I'm glad Jim's here to massage everybody.
Now, we're gonna do it right here on the course, or should we wait till we go back to our hotels at the end of the day? I feel like they're gonna give us time violations if we do it right here. How does Lee Trevino talk?
I really do. You're kind of talking like Mr. T a little bit. Yeah, you need more information.
All right. If I ever see the guy again, I'll see if I can follow up.
And then you give him the idea, maybe the real money is in a kissing booth at the golf events.
Oh, and kiss every golf.
If you charge $5 a kiss, you're making more than $100 an hour. You probably kiss 20 people in 10 minutes.
It's just a pack, or are we going with like?
I don't know. Depends how much you charge. Maybe there's a couple fees.
What golfer would you most want to kiss?
I don't know. Just to say you did it?
Yeah.
Like a male
Chichi
golfer?
Rodriguez. I'd say Chichi Rodriguez.
If you said I set up a kissing booth and kissed Chichi Rodriguez and Chichi Rodriguez paid me $5 to do it,
Either or.
that's quite a story.
Either or.
Or you paid $5.
Either Chichi paid me or I paid Chichi.
So
Either
Chi-Chi's
way.
on hard times and he sets up a kissing booth at the golf event
Why am I doing it?
because you're trying to make some money alongside your massager friend who's charging $100 an hour. You were setting up a kissing booth right next to him.
You know those two skeevy guys over there? I don't think they shouldn't be a... Did they even buy tickets to get in here?
They're sponsored by the PGA. It's a big deal. I
forgot.
kissed March once and got a birdie. I do it every hole now.
Chichi Rodriguez said, says I'm good luck.
Chi-Chi Rodriguez. I can't believe Chi-Chi's still alive, I would bet. No, he's 87 years old. He's in Florida,
Where?
Clearwater.
That's a good 3 hours away.
Well, you're gonna have
You
to
add that
work
into
a
my...
little
Gotta drive 3 hours up to the dog surfing contest for my anniversary and then make it over to Clearwater for... It's a
bit.
long
You
weekend.
could do that in a weekend, I bet.
Yeah.
Because you probably want to hit the golf event on Sunday. That's the biggest crowds, and I bet the
Big day, yeah.
dog surfing's on Saturday. That's a kissing booth weekend, right?
I gotta figure out if he was being serious.
Will you see him again?
I know his face. I know I've seen his face before, but I don't know his name.
How do you enter? Let's brainstorm that. That'll be the last thing we'll do tonight. How do you re-enter that conversation?
I'm
Like,
just
hey,
saying, last
how's
time I
the
was here,
massages going?
last time I was here, you told me that you massage golfers, and I've been thinking about getting into a little bit of kissing booth business started. And I'm wondering if you could give me any heads up, any tips on how to get my foot in the door. Like when I show up with my ticket and a booth, they're gonna say something, right? Or can I weasel my way through somehow?
But if I have
Claim it as a
Rodriguez
disability or
in
something. Look, I have a dream, man, and I'm not giving up until I give a kiss to Chichi Rodriguez. It has to involve an exchange of money. Either I have to pay him or he has to pay me. I have a weird bucket list.
it would be a great bucket list. Mark tries something new. He kisses Chichi Rodriguez. I bet you've never done that.
Is that what I'm gonna have to do for this goddamn show?
Should we wrap it up?
Yes.
Oh, that was a good laugh. All right. Produced by Chichi Rodriguez. Theme song by Maggie Yellox. Email mugaandcisco@gmail.com.
Maggie Alex had one big hit. It's classic tale. Had their big hit with Mag.
They had that Christmas song that was really good too.
I don't even remember it.
Christmas time. Na, 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 and it had the different parts to it. It was on the Christmas episode. You should listen to it again.
Okay. Yeah.
You should make one and then the people can vote on what should be the theme song.
Okay.
So you make one for next week.
And I gotta get someone to sing for me though.
And really, Joe will pick. So Joe will vote, and maybe his wife too.
Joe and my mom and his wife.
Be nice if someone sent us a letter. The Mag Room, 10152 Indiantown Road, P.O. Box 9, Jupiter, Florida, 33478. Put your phone down this week. Don't kill your wife. As always. There's this garden store near our house, and they always put these like sayings on the garden. Sometimes they're funny, like bad jokes.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
so
like
today,
a restaurant will put, yeah.
Yeah, today on it said, I drove by, I liked it. It said, endure what you must and enjoy when you can.
Look at that. It's perfect.
I did too. So, hope you have more enjoying than enduring this week, everyone.
Yeah.
Especially if you Stick with the mag room.
mag
One of these
room.
times I'm going to get you just to say it.
And
Stick with the
everything
mag
else
room is cream.
cheese.
Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. The my groom's good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good.
My kids are very plain